Hello there. Yes. I'm a fan of M. Night, a huge fan, really. I like him a lot. I mean, I have a like Australian Easy DVD like Metal 10 of The Happening. I think there may only be one person in the world that has that, and that was me. 2 copies of Lady in the Water. I have an HD DVD player just to play this. And the other 2 or 3 HD DVDs I have. My favorite film could be Lady in the Water. It's probably Unbreakable, though. That was one where I was like, at the end I went, that kind of, whoa, back in the seat, like. And that was amazing to me because Sixth Sense was spoiled, but I knew that I would have been tricked. When I watched it, I was like, yeah, this was clever. I don't know where my Signs is. I like Signs a lot. I found it I really love the end, the way it's filmed. This kind of centered, focused, the shot is just so different. He's just really good about eclectic characters. But I should get to the point. M. Night kind of pulled a Tarantino and grabbed Josh Hartnett out of obscurity. And Josh Hartnett pulled himself up too. I mean, you could put somebody in your movie and go, wow, guy, it's been a while. You were in all these great movies like Lucky Number 11. I love Lucky Number 11. Sin City. And it's been a while. And he's amazing. The movie's called Trap. Not The Trap. And all it seemed to be was a lot of people complaining that M. Night put his daughter in the film. And if this was like a concert film for her, which it is, this is the best way you could do that. Imagine you're not only going to see a concert film, you're also going to see an M. Night film at the same time. I don't have any complaints about that, especially since she's a great singer. She's quite good, She's what you would expect nowadays, I guess, kind of post Rihanna type of situation. But great. I was shocked that she was such a big part of the film later on, but that was only that much more interesting as things went on. But a thought occurred to me. This film is, and I almost wish I didn't know this, I wish I knew nothing, because it would have been even better. This film is about a guy who realizes as he's taking his daughter, who he does love, to a concert for this artist, Lady Raven, that she loves. That he's surrounded by police and FBI, and they know that there is a serial killer at the concert, and you know that he's the serial killer. So our main character is also the antagonist, which you don't get too often. You get like an anti-hero situation. But you don't often get a situation like this. He does some terrible stuff. He has done terrible things, and he does terrible things. So to balance it is pretty amazing. That you still follow him and you still have interest in him. You may still be like, great, I hope he gets caught. Or you may be like, is he going to get caught? How is he going to get out of this one? Pretty amazing. I liked it a lot. I can imagine that some people would think it's gone long at a point, but I still enjoyed that point. And when I think to recent films that I've seen, Old being one of them. Old is a really interesting film. It doesn't work always. Some of it is the actors chosen or what dialogue is they have to say, and I've seen these actors in other things which are like masterpiece, kind of really great films, so it's odd to see them kind of stilted and having trouble. There was also that Last Airbender film and that Will Smith film, which I actually I wasn't bothered by either of those movies. Again, I'm pretty biased. I don't own them. But I hadn't even seen the Avatar, so that's the best way that anybody could have watched Last Airbender, is to never have seen the Avatar cartoon, which is almost impossible. I think would have been impossible. 99.9% of people probably had seen it and then accidentally stumbled into that. The Will Smith thing, I think, has some really good philosophy. But his son has some problems. And now we know Will Smith has some problems too. So I loved it. So here's my final thought. This is my thought. M. Night is our main character. M. Night is this very spiritual, sweet person. And that's obvious. But also, he makes some really dark films, which can be a conflict because of who he is and what he's trying to do. In this, I didn't see the conflict at all, but I started to see himself in it. Maybe this is a thought of his. Why does he have these dark thoughts? A great example is in Sixth Sense. The "you were making me sick" scene is really, really messed up. Things in Unbreakable near the end are troublesome. But I think they are so much worse because, for the most part, things have been normal, and we're in the hands of a very sweet, kind of spiritual person. So maybe he questions, why do I do this? Why do I make these things? Why do I have these thoughts? Or maybe he doesn't. I don't know. The other thought I thought was, it's a satire of a father who's forced to take his daughter to some pop concert when, of course, he likes Creedence Clearwater Revival and stuff like that. But he has to like put on a "I'm as happy as you" face, but all the while he's trapped and he wants to get out. But again, I enjoyed it. I liked it a lot. So I think you should see it.